Welcome on the call.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Going into the chat box, I see a couple of people that have already put in their messages. We have Leonie. She's saying, good evening, everybody. We also have Ben and Barbara, our host for this evening, who's saying, I'm presenting from rainy London. And we also have Felicity on the call, who's also a regular, who's saying hi from Bloemfontein. And we've got Leonie from Johannesburg, South Africa. And Barbara again says hello to everybody. We also have Coach Michelle from Lagos in Nigeria, as well as Pauline, who's in Nigeria. Amanda Kutia, who is in Malton Park. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And we also have Coach Monique, who's joining us from White River in South Africa. Welcome, everybody. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to go through all your messages. I'm just going to quickly hand over back to Blessing so she can open the call for us officially. Thank you so much to everybody for connecting with us. We appreciate you as business development.
Thank you so much, Neil. Thank you, Africa. It is always an exciting evening like this when we get on this call. In fact, we feel very, very special and privileged to have our Senior Director of Wellness and Health Solutions, Research and Development. Did you know that Barbara's new title? I love it so much. Wellness and Health Solutions, which is one of the reasons why Barbara is on this call in Africa, providing for us wellness and health solutions, as well as our Global Senior Director of Products. Thank you so much, Barbara. We're super excited. I hope you have a lot of expectations and you have your pen and paper, because I'm ready to take some notes to see how can I create this mini retreat for myself too, and for my family and for everyone around. So hope you have your pen and paper. I'll now hand over to Barbara, who will do what she knows how to do best. Barbara.
Thank you so much, Blessing. That's really lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and this is what we need tonight, is an amazing, healthy mini retreat. So let me just share my screen. And there we go. Hopefully everybody can see that, which is good. There we go. Fantastic. So we are going to be creating our own mini home retreat tonight, which is going to be really fun. So I just want to welcome everyone to the webinar. You know, I'm always thrilled to be here and working alongside such a fantastic and talented team here at Partner Co. And, you know, this webinar this evening is actually just going to be packed with a lot of great information and help you understand that our fantastic product range that we have can really help in many ways. And we're going to go more in depth to take a look at that. So hopefully you'll get some good insights on that as well, because, you know, they really are absolutely super products. You know, there's plenty of things in our lives that can make us stressed. And research shows more than ever that in the last 3 years, you know, or even since COVID, the COVID crisis and catastrophic events that are happening around the world all the time, you know, it just keeps mounting and adding to our stress. And, you know, on a personal level as well, sometimes when we're unable to relax and, you know, we have our businesses, we have our personal life, we really do need to find time to look inside, understand why we feel stressed. And tonight, you're going to get some great information on how, you know, you can learn to relax and how our amazing products can actually help towards that as well, which is really, really good. So I'm going to start just by kind of outlining 4 reasons why, you know, you probably can't seem to relax, or you're in this constant state of stress, or that constant state of busyness. And a lot of it can start with watching too much news. Look, I know I love watching the news, and every day I watch the news, but I just watch the headlines. I don't get caught up because you know what? There's some crazy news out there. And I know it's essential to understand and know what the current events are happening, but consuming too much news can actually lead to adverse psychological effects as well. Because nowadays TV is just plagued with all the all that's wrong in the world and rarely brings us these good news stories as well. And these impressions on our brain can actually really affect events in our daily life. And so, there is an easy solution. There is a really easy solution. If you can just watch the news on a once a day basis, or just as a need to know basis, and equally make a conscious effort to watch the news and features that actually uplift your moods. Sometimes there's like local news here in the UK. We have the national news, but then we also have the local news afterwards, which will sometimes give us a really good feel good story as well. But if you do like watching TV, like I like watching TV, I quite relax watching TV. It's one of my ways to unwind and switch my brain off. But I like to watch wholesome TV series, or I look for inspirational TV channels, or funny content. I love laughing, and finding a funny comedy movie, which is really good. And this way, you kind of counterbalance the negative news that we can consume. Now take a look at number 2, and this could be spending too much time on your phone. Look, your phone is a handy gadget. I get that. But it could also be the reason why people are stressed. So it's taking a look at that. Because there's a lot of research now that shows that people who are attached to their phones suffer from a lot more anxiety when they can't get access to their phone. So it is like detaching yourself and creating a boundary around that. So why not, as an easy solution here, because we're always looking for great solutions, is to develop a habit of not checking your phone first thing in the morning and last thing at night. You want to power down about an hour before you go to bed. You want to, leave your phone in a different room or on charge or something, and then power down that hour before you go to bed. And that is the perfect time for us to do our mini retreat as well. You come on these webinars to learn not only about the products, but actually different lifestyle tips also. So this is a really, really good one. And I really learned how to power down an hour before I went to bed, and I sleep so much better, so much better. Now, number 3 is, do you know what? Maybe you are too busy. Yeah, it sounds obvious, but sometimes we just pack everything into our schedule. And lots of us associate being busy with being productive. So in this fast-paced society that we all live in, why don't we just sort of take a step back a little bit? Yeah, working on our goals and making sure that we're making enough money and being able to have all of these things that we want to, have in our life and we desire as well. But sometimes we operate, okay, time is money. So taking time off implies that we might be losing money. Okay, so you could view relaxing as a waste of time. So be very careful how you're viewing everything. And for some people, you really do need to prioritize relaxation. So you need to understand your views on time is money. It's a very, very interesting concept as well. But you know what? There's a really easy solution here. Even with all the bills that we have to pay, you can still find ways to fit in some relaxation time without feeling like you're wasting time. And the quickest way is to free up a little bit of space, okay? And take a look at your diary. Where are you spending your time? All right. And then what you want to do is make sure that you learn to prioritize everything first that does not add value, that does not, create money or personal benefit. You need to learn to say no to those because they could be wasting your time. And then you have this newfound time and you can pick up something that can then help you relax, like have a massage, take a nap, a trip to a spa, even a cooking class, even if that's online, whatever helps you to relax and unwind. Now, my tip number 4, now this is interesting. Do you know what? I believe some people just don't know how to relax. And it's very, very true. Now, don't forget, in our business here at Partner Co, not only are we teaching our customers about the products, but we're also giving them all of these tips. And I'm really happy for you to share and mentor your clients on all of this information as well, okay? Because I really believe some of our customers, they don't know how to relax. And so therefore, they're in this stress mode all the time. So it's re-educating, it's creating time to relax and enjoying it without becoming frustrated. Have you ever had a day off or gone on holiday and still not felt relaxed? Yeah, because I have. So for me, it is around learning. So, again, the easy solution here is to analyze your thoughts, analyze your behaviors. You could do some journaling. I always find writing is good. I use a 6-minute journal daily, and I just write for 6 minutes, things that might be in my head that make me anxious or stressed, and I write it down. So I get it out of my head onto paper, and it really, really helps because it just refreshes your whole brain and then helps you deal with the day. And I like to do that first thing in the morning, so everything is clear and I can focus, right? So look, we all know life won't always be easy or run smoothly, but we can find and make little pockets of time to unwind, to relax, because this is priority for your physical and your mental health as well. And I think that this is really important. Okay, so this is interesting. Have you ever found yourself, this is a question, okay? Have you ever found yourself struggling to think during the day? Maybe you feel tense at your desk and you can't concentrate on your work.
I have that every time and then. I have that every time and then.
Okay,
Absolutely.
this for you. This webinar is for you. But it's so true because sometimes it also happens to me. I'm being really open and really honest with everybody. Sometimes I also struggle during the day, but this is why we need to manage our work time and our rest time as well. And so we can keep our energy nice and even when we do this. Slowing down sometimes, it's important to improve our health, improve our productivity, improve the quality of both our life and our work. So today, balance is what we are striving for in today's everyday life. Okay, so if we're striving for balance, I love motivational quotes. Okay, so this is a really, really great quote because, you know, when I have motivational quotes actually all over my office. And this one here, you know, I often say to my customers, right? And if you feel the need to turn off your computer, if it's not working well, to give it a reboot, yeah, switch it off. And then sometimes whenever you unplug something just for a few minutes, including yourself, when you turn it back on, it always works better. Yeah. And I think we just need to remind ourselves every once in a while to recharge, unplug, reboot, relax our batteries, and start again, which is really good. Always good. Okay, so look, I'm going to talk about these 6 ways here, 5 ways. There 5? Yeah, 5 ways. I'm going to talk about these 5 ways here that we can learn how to relax a little bit more. And again, we can eat a healthy diet. We all definitely know about eating a healthier diet, especially if you like to come onto some of my webinars. We want to cut down on our unhealthy habits. And these can be things like drinking too much alcohol, smoking, you know, those really do not help our stress at all. Regular exercise, that is one of the best things, making sure that we're exercising regularly. And I talked about alcohol in moderation, and of course, adequate sleep. You know, these 5 things are really super important for health, longevity, feeling fantastic every day, but also for reducing our stress. So how can you incorporate all of these in creating a mini retreat? As we go through some of the products and some of the extra tips, it will really help with that. So when we take a look at number 1 is having a better healthy diet. Just some really simple tips. Look, I'm a nutritionist. I can give you some very high-end things, but these are just some really simple tips that you can do. We want to be eating lots of fruit. We want to be eating lots of vegetables. This is all common sense. I know you all know this. We want to have some good healthy fats. We want to have some good quality proteins. We want to have that food variety. I love talking about food variety because you should be menu planning to get a great variety of food in your diet. I want you using lots of beautiful herbs and spices. And then we have our daily supplements within our regime to fill in all of those gaps as well. We know what we need to cut down on. We need to cut down on the sugary foods. We need to cut down on salty foods. We need to cut down on high glycemic foods and fatty junk foods as well. Now, if you're eating a lot of sugar, a lot of fat, a lot of unhealthy things, then this is where you need to start your mini retreat. And that is with Purify MX. Amazing, amazing benefits that we have with this. So again, if you want to, you know, cut down on your chocolates, your crisps, your chips, your alcohol, because Purify MX is the place to start our mini retreat for everybody. And starting the retreat with a digestive cleanse, this gives us several benefits for all over health and wellness. And here's some really good reasons why I think it's fantastic. And number 1 is for gut health. A cleanse really allows your digestive system to just take a break. Yeah. Promote the healing in your gut. It gives better nutrition absorption as well for, you know, the future of your healthy gut. And this is essential, as we know, for overall wellness. Detoxification is, you know, a cleanse that we can put our body through to eliminate those toxins and waste products from our body. This really does help to support our liver. It helps to support our kidneys and can enhance the sort of natural detoxification processes as well. So I think that this is, again, it is one of my favorite products that we have, because it can help to reset that gut microbiome. And the gut microbiome plays such a crucial role in our digestion, in our immune system as well, and overall health. So again, this cleanse can help to reset. Yeah, unplugging that computer sometime. Okay, Purify MX does the same thing. So we want to reset the body. We want to balance the trillions of natural bacteria that we have in our digestive system as well. But what I really love from the Purify MX is the great energy that we get from it. Because after you finish the cleanse, you're going to experience an increase in energy due to the reduction of the inflammation and the improved nutrient absorption. And with that, what's interesting is you could also get mental clarity. Some people who do the Purify MX cleanse really report clearer thinking and improved focus after a cleanse. So, this is a good time to do this. We want to bring that body back into balance and get all of the wellness benefits from this as well. Amazing ingredients, just super ingredients. We have selenium, fennel, aloe, turmeric, coriander, parsley, and broccoli. Now, we know with aloe vera, right? Aloe vera is known for its soothing properties and really supports the digestion and helps maintain that gut balance. And we have the turmeric as well. Turmeric, the curcumin extract that's in there, is a very potent antioxidant with anti-inflammatory effects. And turmeric also aids digestion and promotes overall wellness as well. So, again, it really is a fantastic, fantastic product. So this is where we're going to start the mini retreat with Purify MX. Now, let's take a look at my next tip, which is meditation. Okay, you know what? Personally, I've always found meditation a little bit difficult. Okay, so I have had to learn myself how to practice this more. So I really find it useful to listen to a meditation before I fall asleep. It gives me that really great sense of relaxation and calms my busy mind if I've had a busy day. And usually when I have a lot of thoughts, I just use my phone, and I have, meditations on my phone, and I just put them on, which is really, really fantastic, really fantastic. So, for me, I love to take a look at meditations. And if you can add that next on your retreat, then that would be fantastic, which is really good. So our next product that's going to help on our mini retreat is Digest Assist, because this supplement is fabulous. One of my favorite supplements as well, because it combines those digestive enzymes with the probiotics to support and improve the digestion and the gut health as well. Gut health is where it's at. This is the basis for everybody, because when we have that digestive system working properly, then life works properly. It can boost our nutrient absorption, because those digestive enzymes can either help to break down the food into smaller parts, allowing the body to absorb nutrients more effectively. And it can also alleviate some bloating. I have a lot of customers and a lot of people emailing me saying, I have a client who has bloating. What do you suggest? Definitely the Purify MX and Digest Assist together is a very, very powerful product to alleviate that discomfort of the bloating and stomach pains, even after meals. So it really is good to enhance that gut health. That's what we want to do. And of course, the probiotics that we have in Digest Assist contribute to that healthy gut microbiome, which is essential for overall well-being, even emotional well-being. There's a lot of science, between those as well. And that's because of the amazing ingredients that we have here. We have those digestive enzymes. These enzymes like the protease, bromelain, cellulase, amylase, protease, these really help to break down the carbohydrates, break down the proteins, break down the fats, aiding that nutrient absorption. Then, of course, we have the probiotics. These are our natural bacteria that we have, like the lactobacillus. And again, these support that healthy, that gut health by maintaining that balance of the microbiome that we have. This is a very, very important product that I believe we should all be taking. If you have any digestive issues, this is the product to take. And I love them both together. I would start any mini retreat or any cleanse for a new customer. It's imperative to put them through this protocol for sure. Okay, so continuing our lovely theme of a mini retreat. Oh my goodness, this is what I love doing, having a soak in the bath. It is so relaxing, so calming. I just love having a bath. There's something so soothing and relaxing about a bath with some candles and maybe listening to some soft music. The lights are low, Sometimes I put a few drops of some essential oils as well to give it that extra special relaxing feeling. Maybe use some Himalayan salt for like a salt bath also. So again, these can all really, really help tense muscles in any particular way. So this would be really useful, just now. I'm just going to see if I can mute. If everybody could mute themselves, that would be great. Thanks. Now, another way that we can always also relax our muscles, and this is with the amazing Tahitian noni juice. And I love this product because it does so much. And again, do you know what? I like to have a shot before I go to bed. I like to have a shot. Sometimes I take it into the bath. I put it in a nice glass with some ice so it looks good. So I'm relaxing in my bath and have a little sip of some noni juice. Create whatever you want to create with this. It really is great. Now, noni can be used for relieving any pain as well. It has been associated to help with pain relief, particularly any arthritis. And arthritis can be stressful for some clients as well. It can help to support your immune system. We know that noni juice really does help to support the immune system and reducing that cellular damage because the antioxidants in noni combat the free radical damage and protect against cellular damage caused by, environmental toxins or toxins in our food, pesticides, herbicides, toxins in our water, alcohol, stress, tobacco smoke, all of these stresses, Tahitian noni can really help to combat that cellular damage. Now, what's interesting is if you go to the website, www.noniresearch.org, then you can read about a lot of the clinical trials that we have done for Tahitian noni. So it really is amazing. Some of the best ones for reducing stress are arthritis. Also, if you have any customers who smoke cigarettes, smoking can be very damaging to the body, but you can actually help to reverse some of the aging with the Tahitian noni. That study is also on www.noniresearch.org. We can also help with heart health, as well as balancing our moods. Noni juice has a calming effect. So if you want to maintain balance in a stressful time, definitely using the Tahitian noni juice. That's why I love it when I'm relaxing in my bath, having a lovely sip of noni juice at the same time. It really is beautiful for you and for your family and for your customers as well. And there's the website there, www.noniresearch.org, actually in the slide. Now we have those great ingredients. We have noni, we have blueberry, we have grape. These are adaptogenic ingredients, meaning they help our body to adapt to stress. So absolutely perfect if you need a little mini retreat because you're feeling stressed. So my other next step for the evening mini retreat is to actually do a beautiful facial. I do a facial once a week. Yeah, and you know, I like to take a longer time pampering my face, pampering my neck and décolleté as well. I choose a really good cleanser. I choose an exfoliator, a toner, a serum, a moisturizer. But the important thing here is to do it. Learn to cleanse and apply these products for the most beneficial results as well, because it's super relaxing. And it's part of my self-care regime that helps me not only age gracefully, but it calms my mind. It relaxes my facial muscles and prepares me for a beautiful sleep. And that really is important as well. But there's products that can also help with a bedtime regime to help your body and, you know, these major benefits of getting into this wonderful nighttime regime, which I think is really, really important. And this is when you can use Nighttime MX. Now, Nighttime MX is really a part of our weight management supplement because it contains herbs and amino acids that can actually help to promote sleep, to reduce stress, and support your weight loss goals. Perfect. How amazing is that for a mini retreat? You know, it really works with your natural sleep wake cycles. So it helps you wake up feeling refreshed and motivating, you know, to be your sort of healthier self. And in addition, it can help to support cortisol reduction. Cortisol is that stress hormone. So contributing to achieving your weight loss goals as well. One of the main things is that we want to reduce cortisol, and it can really help to improve your sleep quality, enhance your weight loss journey as well. It is just an amazing addition. Amazing addition. And that's because of the phenomenal ingredients that we have in there to help promote the sleep. And it also helps promote to reduce the stress and reach your weight loss goals. So some of those key ingredients is the ashwagandha root. Now, this is an adaptogen that helps to manage stress and to support your adrenal function as well. We have the passion flower powdered extract. Now, this is a natural sedative that actually helps you to relax and sleep. We also have tryptophan. Now, this is an essential amino acid to improve sleep quality. We have valerian root powder extract. This is another natural sedative that promotes a restful sleep as well. And then, of course, we have theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid, and it's actually found in green tea leaves, when it is really known to have a very calming, calming effect. Now, these ingredients work together to give you a restful night's sleep and to support your weight loss journey as well. So all of these really do help your mini retreat, and everything all together is wonderful. So we want to have that beautiful nighttime regime. And when we have our nighttime regime with the products, cleansing your face, doing the mini retreat, you are naturally going to fall asleep and again wake up feeling more refreshed as well. So hopefully you can fit all of this beautiful mini home retreat into something that you do once a week. You know, this is really wonderful. Obviously, you want to be taking the products on a daily basis, but all the lifestyle tips once a week for a mini home retreat, you and your customers are just going to feel refreshed, rebooted, and absolutely fantastic. So I want to thank you all for joining me this evening for our mini home retreat, which is great. Now we have some extra time. So if anybody had any questions that they wanted to ask about any of our products or the home retreat, then I'm really happy to answer those now. We'll take a couple of questions if you like. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sister. My question is, in terms of noni juice, throughout your experiences, have you encountered someone using noni with sugar issue, and the person's sugar level goes up? Thank you, ma.
That their sugar level goes up using noni, or that it normalizes using noni?
Yes, using noni. As soon as the person introduces noni and the sugar level goes up. Have you encountered such a situation?
Okay, well, everybody is different. We are all unique, and we all have, if they have blood sugar issues, and they might be pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes already, then if they're monitoring their blood sugar levels, they're going to know what raises it and what doesn't. There is no added sugar in noni at all, but it is a fermented noni that we use. We also use grape, and we also use blueberry. So if they are sensitive to that combination, it might raise their levels. I personally haven't had any complaints of that before. This is the first that I've heard that it could potentially be an issue. But what is interesting around noni is noni actually helps the body to normalize sugar within the body. So it should correct the issue over time if there is one as well. It is a fantastic product to take for pre-diabetes, because it can actually normalize how the body uses sugar. But sometimes that just takes a little while for the body to get used to it and to correct an issue that may be created in their body already. I would also look at what else, if this is a problem for one of your customers, then look at what they're eating, making sure that they're having only low glycemic foods, they're having enough water, they're having enough exercise, the time of day. They might also be taking the Tahitian noni if they're taking it with food, if they're taking it first thing in the morning. Sometimes people, their blood sugar levels, if they're taking it first thing in the morning after a fast, then their blood sugar levels are automatically going to go up no matter what they take. So always find the whole scenario around if someone is having an issue with the product. I hope that helps.
All right, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, Precious. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was a great question, by the way. Any other questions? You can just unmute yourself and ask, or you can put the question into
the chat box. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go into the chat box as well to check, Barbara.
Me too. I'm gonna go in there. It's like, let's see. Are there any? Fantastic. Lovely. Okay. Well, if there's any more questions, speak now before we finish. This is one. Let me.
There's one in the chat box there, right?
Right, let me take a look at this. When you detox with Purify, can it make you feel tired at first? Yes, yes, it can. Because when you start to detox, and if you throw those toxins back into your bloodstream, so I always suggest with Purify MX, make sure that you're drinking lots of water. When you drink lots of water, it flushes the toxins through the body, okay? Because when you start to detoxify, if you're not drinking enough water to get rid of the toxins, then it puts it back into the bloodstream. And that is sometimes what makes you feel tired. So just 100% make sure that you are drinking more water. So I think that's a good sign, because if you feel tired with the Purify MX, then you really need to detox, because it is removing the toxins. You just need to drink more water, again, to remove the toxins that the Purify has released as well. So great question. Thank you. There's one here. I have a client that uses the nighttime MX. She said that she doesn't sleep well because if she wakes up during the night, she can't fall back to sleep again. She's also a teacher and scared of losing sleep. Okay, that's an interesting question. There's nothing in the nighttime MX that should affect her sleep, really. It, as I went through the ingredients, you can see that the ingredients is all there for a calming effect and a sleep inducer. So it could be interesting that it might be something else that is waking her up. If she can't fall asleep again, maybe her brain engages. It's not necessarily the product, it's her brain engaging. So there's nothing in the product that would not put her back to sleep. In fact, you could try this. You could try this. If she does wake up, she could actually take an extra nighttime MX, because of the ashwagandha and the passion fruit. They are sleep inducers. So, you know, it might help her fall back asleep. So you could also suggest that as well. Really, really good. Thank you. I'm doing it once a month. I lost 9 kgs in 3 months. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. Gosh, that is absolutely fantastic. Well done, you. That is really, really great. I have a question here. How do you get this line in the US? It is just for sale in the Africa regions, the Hero. Tahitian noni juice you'll be able to buy in our global markets, but the Hero range is exclusively, lucky them, for the Africa regions. And it really is amazing. So get some customers in Africa and you'll be able to get them on these products, which is really great. Will you sell me some? You'll have to speak to the Neo about that for sure, which is wonderful. Lovely. Any other questions?
It doesn't look like we've got any further questions from the team, Barbara. I'm just gonna take this moment to thank you once again from the Business Development Department from Africa region. We really appreciate you. Once again, I just want to say to the Africa region, we need to all collectively as a team take a moment to thank our senior Director of Products, Barbara, who's always with us when we need her. She took us through our retreat today. What an amazing way to link up our products with the, your day-to-day overall wellness. where you know that you can be getting so much more, you know, that can be helping you in balancing your lifestyle. Thank you so much, Barbara. We really appreciate you as the Africa region, and I'm going to hand over to Blessing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blessing. That's
I
really
don't know about any other person, but I think that this call was really, really for me because I am constantly under stress.
Definitely.
So this call was truly for me. I have learned some amazing tips. And I think that when she asked the question about the person not falling asleep after taking nighttime, the thing I thought about was, what is she usually involved in once she wakes up? Because most times we go for our phones, and then the screen light and all of that makes it more difficult for you to fall asleep when you reach stress for your phone, when you wake up during the night and then you're unable to fall asleep because guilty of.
Yes, good point. Yes, I'm also sometimes guilty of that.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you for this very informative call. So this is the beautiful thing about Partner Co. Is that we're your all-round partner in wellness, in health, in your business, and your lifestyle. We are creating a lifestyle that we want to inspire others by. And how best to do that than for us to be a product of the product and create a lifestyle that others can actually see and want to be part of our community. And it starts with you. It starts with you, all of you right on this call tonight. Let's start creating that lifestyle. You know, you're telling someone about an amazing product and you're all stressed up. You need to work first on yourself. And this call was very informative to help us to be able to maximize our potential as partners with Partner Co.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Blessing. And thank you, everybody,
So
for
on that note,
taking the time. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Good evening, Africa.
good night, everyone.